when you go to the job interview, there are three things that we should expect out of that interview. Let us understand that, first and foremost, let us understand that the employer has a right to choose any candidate that went through that interview, regardless of how they have performed. And the moment we understand that the employer has the right of choice, our performance in the interview is going to be different from when we don't understand that aspect. Let us talk about the possible outcome of the interview, starting with what I refer to as the worst outcome. And that worst outcome is when you have gone through interview and you, the person who went through interview, is feeling that you have not performed well. You are marking yourself and you are saying, I have not been able to answer question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, and I have not done well in question number 4, question number 5, and so on and so forth. That is the worst result. And why this is worst result is because at interview, you are there for yourself. You are not there for employer per se, but you are there for yourself. You are there to make, to pursue your role. You are actually there to deliver what you are supposed to deliver. You are there to take care of your business, not the employer's business. Leave the issue of whether employer is going to hire you or not, but rather focus on what you are supposed to deliver, which is answering appropriately the questions that will be put before you. And another aspect which is a better result is when you have performed well. When you have performed well, you have answered the questions appropriately, and you have a feeling of that in you. That's when we will say you have satisfied yourself. And this is the aspect that I have to emphasize, that you have done your part, which was to answer the questions appropriately. But let's look into another outcome, which is rather even beyond our control, and it is in twofold. And the first aspect of it is that, considering your performance in the interview and considering other aspects of the organization and the needs of organization and some issues surrounding this vacancy that you have applied for, you may be chosen. The main thing to understand there is that it is not because you have performed well in the interview. Well, performing well in the interview is one aspect that is taking you to a step further for you to be considered. But I still want to stick on the fact that the employer have a final word. And it may not necessarily be influenced by how you have performed, but how you have performed is at least bringing you closer to the consideration of the employer to appoint you. Then a very important aspect that we need to understand, which is the third aspect now, is that the employer may choose somebody else despite you performing well in the interview. You must be in the shoes of the employer, because the employer is considering many things. Let us make an example. People who have been within the organization and who have been part of the candidates that have applied for this position may have some consideration above you because of what may be prevailing in the organization. This is why I'm saying those are not politics that should be in your mind when you go to the interview. There is only one aspect that you must consider seriously and be focusing on it, and that is delivering appropriately, preparing yourself and delivering appropriately in the interview. If you focus on that, you will be free. You will have unburdened yourself with none of your business. Your business is just to deliver in the interview. It is, of course, none of your business whether the employer takes you or not. It is, of course, none of your business. Focus on your business, and you will have many chances of being considered and being awarded the job. But if you have not awarded the job, take the satisfaction in your performance. That is where you should take the satisfaction. And if you have not done well according to you, even maybe according to employer, go and check thoroughly where you need to improve and do better next time you get another opportunity. Have a blessed day. Thank you.